This is Roy from Bootsy's Sweetheart's Guide to Life and Other Disappointing Experiences with a collaboration project based on the theme of formula. Make an art project based on a formula. There are many meanings of the word formula. I'm going to be using one that is like a recipe, a prescription, a mixture, where the ingredients and the procedure are listed. Stay with me and see how I make a formula for improving printing on my inkjet printer. Enjoy. So why do I need a formula for printing on cotton and make it more durable and long-lasting? Well, I like to make pouches. They're great for packaging little gifts, storing things. They're very, very simple to make. And one of the pouches I wanted to make was a pouch that was a thank you pouch for people who share with me and purchase from my little online shop when I can do things. So I found, this was the idea that I had, was to make a little thank you bag. I found on the internet a graphic that had thank yous in many languages. I've used Microsoft Word and I made double copy and I printed it on these ColorFast fabric sheets for inkjet printer. Fabric's kind of heavy and expensive, so I put two on one sheet, so I had double, at least half the expense, and then cut this out in half and made a pouch. So I wanted to find a way to make these with regular cotton fabric so that I could keep the expense down. Plus, these are very harsh, kind of canvasy fabrics, and I like the feel of the cotton. So it'd be nice to customize my pouch, and that's what this project is all about. So the basic supplies are fairly simple. Of course, we need 100% cotton fabric. I've cut these into oversized 8.5 by 11 sheets so they fit the printer. They'll be cut down after they're soaked. Freezer paper. This I bought as a big roll, and it's the kind of deli freezer paper that is waxed on only one side, and that'll be what helps adhere the paper, the fabric to the paper, so it'll go through the printer. And then we have some basic supplies of alum, washing detergent, in this case borax, fabric softener, hot water, cold water, measuring spoons, just ordinary common supplies. Alum is used as a binder in dyeing. It fixes dye to cotton and other fabrics. Alums are also used in pickling and baking powder, fire extinguishers, and as astringents in medicine. The purpose of all of this is to make sure that the fabric is clean. There are no errant kinds of bits or pieces of dirt or soil. Get rid of any sizing. The borax, you can use soda ash. So the recipe is as follows. We're going to put, let me do this, the alum first, which is that aluminum phosphate. And it's in so many things that we use. You wonder about what's natural, what's not natural. So we want 2 teaspoons of that. Oop, I take that back. Read your directions. 2 tablespoons. 1 and 2. And we want 2.5 teaspoons, reading, my 2.5 teaspoons of borax or washing detergent booster. That's to get all the grease and whatnot. Should there be any. Now this fabric is right out of the, by the way, you'll notice measurements are suggestions, like the speed limit here on Nassau County, Long Island. And the idea is to get all the impurities, or as many as the impurities as you can, out of the fabric, so that the dye and the inkjet dye adheres better to the fibers. And 1/2 teaspoon of fabric softener now. Not too much. I don't want to make it so that it repels anything. And then mix it up. Now, calls for a cup of hot water. We'll eyeball that. It's a cup of hot water. Ooh. You want the water to be hot because you do want to dissolve any impurities. You want the mixture to dissolve completely, or the best you can. Mix it up and mix it up till it's a nice solution. And again, you don't have to do this if you're not going to be using the item in a lot of wear and tear. These little bags may last a little, so I want to keep them fairly durable. And once you think you've got a nice mixture, you simply put your fabric into the solution. The suggestion is to wait 15 minutes. So after your 15 minutes or so, you want to take the fabric and wring it out really well. And rinse it. Rinse it several times, because you want the residue out of the fabric. You don't want any of the fabric softener. Well, the fabric softener you want to put another 1/2 teaspoon. I'm going to eye this one. Oops, you can skip this, I've found. So you continue rinsing it 2 or 3 times. Throw the rinse water away. Start again. Then you want to let it dry. Oop, little spillage here. And we'll be back. Now after the fabric has dried, and it doesn't matter how you dry it with the heat gun, doesn't matter. Dry it with an iron even, I guess. I flatten it out and make sure that there are no wrinkles. Here I'm using steam. Now once all the wrinkles are out, I have my piece of deli paper, freezer paper rather, and they're not 8.5 by 11, they're a little bit larger, and I'll explain that. First, no steam. I don't know what most people do. I don't do steam. I have to trim it down to 8.5 by 11. Now I have a piece of fabric that hopefully will go through the inkjet printer. Now let's see how this adhered. Look at how nice that is. You can hear it's stuck. Okay. Well, we ran it through. I think it's a really nice image. Now, you'll see, if you were really close up, see there's some smudging of the ink right on the edges, but it's not bad. This is really strongly adhered. So I want to take the wax paper off, if I can. That is really adhered. You can see how strong that is. And the final step is to heat set the ink. People use that sheet over a couple of times. Now one more last heat set. Now this should be good to go for a while. This should last a long time. And what I'll do is make 2 drawstring bags from this, little gift bags. You may think this is a lot to go through when I can buy the sheets already made, but a lot of us crafters like to do things where we understand the process as much as the product. So I think this process was worth it. Now what I'll do is cut this in half and get to sewing. Well, this was my first collaboration project with a challenge of a prompt called Formula. So using a formula for making cotton more durable for crafting. I think I met the challenge, I hope. I want to thank APG Jamie for this continuing the 4th Art Saturday video hop, and for Meridell Abrams for originating it and keeping it going. This was a lot of fun, and it always puts me out of my comfort zone and makes me learn something brand new. Thank you very, very much. I hope you enjoyed this. Please look at the other crafters who responded. Please consider subscribing. Please share this video if you enjoyed it. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I hope you are watching. So, until next time, stay safe, stay smart, stay well. Do something today to make yourself smile. Bye for now.